happening. Yo. This is till the bottle's gone. The bottle's gone already. That's all we got left. Too little right there. I ain't even got nothing.
New camera angle, so new attitude.
Niggas is acting different.
Period. Get the dip. Get the back dip. I was hitting the arch. Y'all see me?
I had to look, I said, wait, what the
Oh! Okay, I'm liking it already.
Yeah, that light making me hotter already and shit.
Ain't that a bitch?
For real? They got
Yeah,
a
I'm
shit.
close to that motherfucker. This your Philly Neighborhood Grim, a.k.a. Johnny Storm, because I'm hot as fuck right now.
Okay.
A.k.a.
That was light.
It was hella light. I wasn't trying to be funny on that. I'm just hot.
Okay.
That's the only a.k.a. I got for y'all right
Whoa. What the fuck? We said new attitudes, not new moves.
Okay, check this
Set
out.
the motherfucking table and let's do this shit out.
Let's do this motherfucker right.
Oh,
A.k.a. Oh yeah, this shit, this motherfucker ain't move this time.
We ain't gotta move.
A.k.a. Monica, I'm fucking mad at you. You got your fucking teeth kicked in.
Yeah.
And midway through the battle, I had to change sides. I put on my fucking Laker jersey.
Shout out to Brandy.
Shout out to motherfucking
Brandy beat the
Bennerview brand. Shout out to motherfucking Manslaughter Brandy.
Damn.
Cause she killing shit. And we gonna keep this motherfucker going.
Let's go. It's your girl Ashley Bianca, a.k.a. I told you, nigga.
I
told you, niggas. That Monica was gonna get washed. Oh, drops mic, literally.
She dropped the mic.
AKA, bless the bottle. This was right there.
God damn. Mo! And I'm talking to the real Mo, not the other Mo.
O to the E to the.
Got smacked around.
Brandy knew what the fuck she was doing. She did drop
She was
Moesha
so calm.
on Netflix. She did, she
I
did drop her
knew she was
new
on there
album.
when she came out and said, "Oh yeah, let me look at my journal, my notes."
Right, she had a motherfucking journal. Hello. Monica
She
looks
ready for all smoke.
amazing, but
Yes, she did. Except, all right, so I got something to say about this. Bro, you want to get your AKA out first? Or
I was just about to look at the camera and lick.
Why
Why are my AKAs always get shattered on? That must mean my AKAs is trash. That's cool. Everything else I do is cool. It's your boy Pluto, AKA Carson brung the trophy home today.
Let's fucking
AKA
Team Brandy.
tell mama I said hello, she misses me. AKA I'm back on the sauce, so I'm back on my shit. Now y'all can talk.
I like that one, bro.
Hey, lucky
That one
I
wasn't
feel like
light.
I'll be having the weakest AKAs because I don't be like thinking them before.
You know what it
my
is?
shit
Why
come
they're
up
weak
and
to
on.
you? Because you can get more in your bag, and that's why your ass just need to have
I
it.
feel like-
We need to get you fucked up before episode, so
Right.
motherfuckers can know why we, and I don't want to say we like me and bro had to show that we added you on, but why you're you.
Yeah, you
Let me say that.
ain't nobody could see you though. This. That's how you just did.
Somebody come and see
No,
you.
that's why I had to correct
Anybody
this
could
shit.
see you.
So we gonna get you fucked. No, but yes, I would definitely use my teeth to take the hip high boots down. Monica looked amazing. But the other point I
That
was
was next.
making,
Rubber though.
she said that she did one of them songs, but she was fucking 12.
Her first album came out when she was 13, bro.
Oh yeah.
All that rap
I
shit,
forgot
like-
what it was, but it's from her first album.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
But she sang like a grown ass woman. That's why she could pull it off. And not to get heavy early, but pedophilia is a motherfucker, and that plays into it. The whole, like the same shit with Aaliyah. You know what I mean? Like,
Jeremy.
Facts.
it is what it is, bro.
This is true.
My favorite.
This one's
My
for
God.
you, Dad.
You really can't taste the alcohol in that motherfucker.
No, you can't. But
That's
my
fine.
chest is low key burning, so I know this shit gonna.
It's there. Yeah.
That's
it's
what you trying to have that arch in your back. Trying to have that correct posture today. All that good shit.
Yeah.
But the overall results, I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again.
Uh-huh.
Mo got her ass kicked.
Uh-huh.
About the TV, Mo.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm winning anyway because she brought the shit back home to the city.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter.
But like we always do, how's everybody fucking doing today?
good.
That's
it.
I was like, that's it. Great.
That's it.
I feel great. I look great. God is great.
Friday night at 8, got yourself a date. You will not be late. That might be your mate. That would be so great.
Great. Insert Teddy Pendergrass.
Since she just great, I'm gonna say I'm cool. I had a cool little weekend, so I'm cool.
well, fuck all these niggas. I'm amazing.
As you
I
should.
got my mojo back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I done shut it down emotionally for a couple weeks to go into third gear, to be on my money shit, to be on my hustle shit, and now the positive Josh. Let me expand on that a little bit. For the past couple of weeks, I've been negative as fuck. I've low-key been borderline a hater, or what did we talk about? You said, is it envy?
Yeah.
As opposed to me being a hater?
It's envy when you
Like, I've been seeing people, like, on Instagram and shit, like, not necessarily having a good time, but they'll put a certain post. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but not like that, but more so like, you know how some certain people that post certain shit, and normally I just laugh like, nigga, we know that ain't you, but now it was like, oh my God, I'm sick and tired. I'm gonna unfollow this motherfucker, like, on some shit like that.
You're easily annoyed.
Correct. So,
It's just his evil twin working right now. You know, that shit happens for us Gemini.
So-
the evil twin takes over. So
I had me a moment, I had me an epiphany, and I'm back better than ever. I wish I had a Brandy song to plug in right there at that moment. I'm trying
she
to
ain't
do
got
that
one of
the
them,
whole
bro. You
fucking
should have
episode.
went Drake.
Cause you know what? At the end of the day, I was sitting up in my room,
Okay.
and I got
Come
my
on.
mind right.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of
Because there was
Drake,
an angel in disguise.
Okay.
she was.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
And
That
almost
led me
doesn't
back to
count.
where I needed to be.
Did you call her baby?
Baby. Because you are my best friend.
Was it a full moon outside?
And,
It was
and
a full
I
moon.
want to be down.
Yes. And I got my shit back. Holla.
Shout out to Brandy.
I'm going to put it down. You gonna fall
You
in
gonna
love.
fall in love. But what about us though?
Let's save some for the whole damn
Oh
episode.
shit.
You see what I do? You see the influence that I put into this shit? Like, I just wanted this shit over the whole goddamn episode.
The team is back.
But we just got, niggas is firing off the hip tonight. So, you great. You're good.
You're
I'm cool.
amazing.
I'm fucking amazing. And let me plug in Carson versus winner Brandy beat the Cash Norwood into all this shit.
Brandy, aka you cannot pick me up in an Uber in Norwood.
Shit.
Brandy, aka.
I'll drive.
Ain't
That shit was perfect.
Ain't that Ray J's sister?
Fuck.
Yeah, Ray J's sister went off today.
Period.
All that good shit.
Yeah.
I always thought that was like one of the funniest, dopest lines like in a song. Who said? Is that Lil Kim that said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Ain't that Brandy's
Yeah.
brother?
I always thought that shit was dope as fuck, man.
I think I might be Ray J for the next Halloween we can go out. Put the white beater over my head with the
Yeah,
big
you
ass
just gonna
jeans.
keep
He
twirling
didn't
your
even
head.
have
Damn, I know
that
something in my eye.
He didn't even have a hat
But
on.
you know what you gotta do? You gotta have a woman try to push you, and you gotta move, and let her fall in the pool like you did Princess.
Oh.
Nigga, that is the funniest.
It's fucked up because I ain't with all that. Like that was fucked up. But that
is
shit
a
was
classic
hilarious though.
Love
I mean,
in the
after a
Alabama.
full glass of wine gets thrown in your face, I think that's.
I would have
Cause
tossed
he low key
it.
pushing. That nigga said,
I mean,
That nigga said, bye. That's what the nigga did. She threw the glass of wine, the nigga got up, he moved, and she was fucking trying to get him, and that nigga said,
that nigga gave her a cold
That nigga
Marshawn
said-
Lynch though.
bye.
Like
blaming on the.
they still together though, right? So they make.
I think in recent news, like the nigga did some
They were
shit
acting like
left
they
him in
were
Vegas.
again. I don't know. It's too much to keep
I
up
unfollowed
with.
the shade room and all that shit. That's not.
That shit
I didn't think
negative.
that algorithm in my
It,
shit.
it is negative, but that
It's
should be
negative.
funny.
Shade room, all that
And
bullshit.
it's crazy because a lot of that shit is just negativity towards us. Like you rarely see the others with their negativity like being pushed and shit.
Yeah.
So it's one thing for us to have a laugh every now and then. Ain't nothing wrong with laughing. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't laugh at some funny shit. But I feel like they push the negativity card a little too much for us.
Of course. I mean, of course. So I don't follow that. I follow some black love pages. and all that stuff, you know. So,
Bro, the place right now.
that's what
I know. I love y'all, but I'm still gonna go ahead and follow them because
I need my
I'm
picks.
not gonna tell nobody
I
not
need
to because
my
it's different
picks.
strokes from different folks. Like people can follow the shade
That
room,
shit is like LA
and they
Times
don't fuck
for
with
Instagram. Swear.
but like for example, like I hate to bring this up. Well, matter of fact, I can't use the shade room for that. But like, you know, unfortunately, you know, moment for Chadwick Boseman that passed away this weekend. But it's like when things like that happen, it's like a hub for negativity with the shade room. And that's what I don't like. You'll post somebody passing, you'll post these tragic events, you'll post something that's not even meant. Like, for example, when Chadwick Boseman had his weight loss. And then people going in, and it's just for me, I don't want the first thing I go on Instagram and it's there and it's right there in my face. So I try to like eliminate a lot of shit like that going on to my social media.
For him, I honestly thought he was just losing weight for a role. Like, I never, like, tapped into the whole, like, this shit is funny shit. I just thought he was, you know what I'm saying? Because dude was a great actor. I felt like he was just tapping in for a role where he had to be smaller.
I felt like it was for that Army movie that came on Netflix, Five Bloods.
That's low-key a Spike Lee movie, too.
It is a Spike Lee movie. I enjoyed it, but, you know.
I don't follow him on Instagram, so I was just very shocked by the news because I don't follow him, so I thought it was fake at first. I didn't see it on Instagram. I actually saw it on Facebook because TMC posted it. You know, once TMC, that's my confirmation.
Them niggas be on top of shit.
Man, once TMC posted shit, I know it's real. But yeah, that was definitely, I didn't see that one coming at all.
Like, that's how I receive, like, the news is going on when everything is, like, people text in. For example, like, our group chat, like, somebody would text in on our shit for the podcast, pack, whoever else I got a group chat with. That's how I found out, and then I had to go on and look for it.
Yeah.
So, the most shocking thing to me is this is a two-part. The most shocking thing was to find out he had colon cancer. The second part, which is why, at first I had the mindset, I'm throwing the fuck away out of 2020. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, at this point, the best sentiment that you can have from this is like, we're happy that he died from actual causes with his family as opposed to COVID.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and that sucks. So it's like, it feels good to know that he passed away with his family beside him, but it's like, to struggle and to like the good part about that everybody's talking about, for this man to continue to pursue his career, to be as positive as he was, to continue to be the wise black man that he was, and to fight through cancer up into the end, that's such a gem.
Yeah.
Like, work, but like really working though. You feel me? Like, that shit's
working
crazy.
his ass off.
Yeah,
That's
man.
such a gem.
Yeah.
I hate I had to go there.
Did not know he was
you
sick
know,
at all.
you
I had
know,
no idea.
For me, you know what I mean? Like, black men doing positive shit, that shit fucked me up. Because there's a lot of shit going on. Like, niggas on, like, John Thompson just died today. Like,
Yeah. So
you feel me? Cliff Robinson just died. Like, as who pays, it's like, what the fuck? Cliff Robinson died? That's random. You feel me? Like, it's just a lot of shit that's going on, and it seems to, like, just be us.
repeating.
Yeah, it's like over and over and over again. I don't know what Cliff Robinson passed away from. I don't know what John Thompson passed away from, but it's just weird. But for me, with the whole, y'all know I'm a comic book fucking nerd, like, to the core. And that shit fucked me up, because I was like, my first thought, it might be selfish as fucked up, but I was like, God damn, who gonna play my nigga now? Because I've seen a lot of people post it, but it's like, that was legit the first legit black superhero. I know we've had, like, Meteor Man, Blank Man, you know what I mean? Like, all the way down to shit like Shaft and Black Dynamite, but like, I feel like Black Panther was the first motherfucker that we all saw on screen that had legitimate, like, Superman-like powers, whooping ass, but he was the king of the richest nation in the world that you can't even get in if you ain't got a fucking VIP pass.
I feel like that was the first black superhero we all celebrated.
Yeah.
For sure. But I saw some shit, just to try to make it a little lighter, I saw some shit that was like, nah, dear Marvel, y'all not gonna recast Black Panther. What y'all gonna do
that shit pissed me
is
off.
use one of them as a. I thought it was funny just as a fucking comic book nerd shit, but it's like, nah, y'all gonna use one of the Infinity Stones and bring this nigga back, but then he gonna be like, technically he has been Black Panther before, could do it, but at the same time, I feel like
I think it'll fuck up phase 4.
it would, but when I look at this shit, it's like them niggas. Black Panther is so it's gonna have to be Shuri then, because Black Panther is a key part in what the fuck they gonna do going forward. Like all the way up to like they was about to bring Namor in on Black Panther 2, and Namor is fucking Aquaman pretty much. You know what I mean? So they trying to bring him in now. They can't really do it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be weird. Like they gonna have to. I feel like they're gonna end up recasting, but it ain't gonna be the same. I feel like niggas ain't gonna fuck with it just as a little silent protest for Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah. I think it would have to be like the way that people are describing it is going to have to be like for some shit like Shuri takes over, but they use the Infinity Stones to bring back, you know, Killmonger, and he comes back after that moment with that will be like the. How can I say it? Like, that would be like the ode to him. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I heard your message, blah, 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 blah. I need to go about it this way, and he's Black Panther.
Especially because, the only reason I think it might work is because at the end of Black Panther 1, I don't know if you remember, but like, T'Challa told Killmonger, like, whenever you ready, nigga, come holler at me. Like, it wasn't like he was trying to, like, banish him from the kingdom. Like, this your kingdom too, bro, so come holler at me when you ready to talk. So, I feel like they probably gonna like make some shit like that, like play a little deeper, just so that they don't have to tarnish.
That'll be the only way that it will work for like fans. Well, black fans, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So
they don't care. They just gonna go get another one.
Low key, and you know that sucks, but
I was thinking it.
asshole.
Yeah, but I hope that we continue to celebrate him the same way we celebrate him. It's still like, bro, my dad pointed this shit out to me the other day. Like, Nip been gone for a year and a half. I mean, Kobe been gone for 8 months. Damn near.
I feel like the city, and this is no shot at Kobe, I feel like Nipsey, through his music, has been a consistent support. Like, and I hate to say that because I never met him, so for me, that has never seen him in person or ever met him, I feel like he's more present in my life than he was before. Because I sometimes wake up, like I was just talking about how I was for a couple of weeks, Nip usually gets me out of my shit with his lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, like it sucks that we're celebrating black leaders and heroes passing, and I feel like what sucks the most is there's not a lot of motivation to us as black men to try to find what's the word that I'm looking for, to find our purpose, to possibly leave a legacy like that behind. Like, that's really been troubling me, like, as a man. Like, of course, with my children, they know I was a good guy. I've changed my loved ones and all that stuff, but to the world, what am I doing to impact myself in the world? And that's what's really been fucking me up and what kind of helped me out of my shit, to get on my hustle, to really, like, push myself to, like, one of the talks that we had, I feel like I have to level the fuck up. I can't be mediocre. I'm talented. I have I have all my legs, both of my legs, my arms, I'm good in health. Right. Right.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, no matter how deep niggas try to be, somebody, yep, here we go.
But like,
what
am I doing? What am I doing?
Outside looking in, how you making yourself better? I know that, you know what I'm saying, I feel like we don't see it, like, for ourselves, but as long as you are actively trying to make yourself better in whatever way, be it financially, spiritually, mentally, physically, whatever way you're trying to improve, and you're making the world around you a better place. Because, for example, like, I remember us chopping it up about you when you was, like, real heavy in your weight loss shit, and you was telling me that, like, Carson would do push-ups with you. Like, that's not something that you gonna, like, you gonna notice, like, my baby girl doing push-ups with me, but at the same time, you're not noticing, like, that might transpire into her, like, being hella fit for her entire life, because she see her daddy busting his ass just to, you know what I'm saying, like, get healthier, you feel me? So, like, any self-improvement that you're making your shit better, because financially, you're trying to put I feel like any man who out here trying to get money and you got kids, he's trying to put his kids in a better position. It ain't really for him to turn up and floss and be on the gram with a fucking money phone and all that other shit. Dumbass niggas. I really feel like it's just, you know what I'm saying, you're making this shit around you better. If you're getting physically fit, you want to live longer for your people. If you're getting mentally better, you reading more, you trying to learn the shit that's going on around you. So everything that you're doing for yourself, bro, please believe that that shit is noticed, and please believe like that's you growing.
I think I got a very good question for the first lady. In today's,
Why you usually with the Gary Payton, nigga?
Oh, you do? Nah, but in today's day and age, for a black woman, when it comes to us black men, what does it do for you? Not talking about a Nick, not talking about a Chadwick Boseman, you know, Will Smith on Instagram, all these men that are established. What does it look for you right now as a black woman to meet a man or to see a man on his shit? And let's not talk about the typical hustle. Let's talk about a man that's really just in tune with himself, in tune with his community, in tune with his purpose and everything. Like, what does that mean to a black woman? Because I don't know why that just came into my spirit to ask you, but I feel like other women need to hear it, and even other men, to like, either when it comes to a man, you're noticed for the shit that you do, and even for women to be like, one or two things, like, oh, I feel what she's saying, this is how I feel, to bring a conversation about it, or other women that unfortunately don't put more of their love and time into attention into that type of man as opposed to the typical man.
It means I'm pregnant.
How long have you been thinking?
Yo.
Let me finish this whole bottle so I can get in my shit. I'm not on my
It
fucking
means I'm pregnant.
family's level right now. I'm over here trying to be all, nah, fuck all that. Let me finish a couple cups.
I'm a child, Norman.
So till the bottle's gone, baby shower coming soon.
Coming very soon.
No fucking games. Me and the bro not playing sniff the diaper for candy and drink the grenade
Don't
out
put
of
that
a bottle.
fucking nipple in my mouth. I hate that shit.
Matter of fact, bro, that will be a dope baby shower game. When I have my next child, we're doing it. Drink the grenade out of the bottle.
Yes. All right.
We're doing that. Even though I'm a cheat and bite the nipple off with, bet that.
That is always one at every fucking baby shower. But
That
no.
motherfucker get out the bottle so damn. Damn.
Fuck, I know, nigga.
And you know what's crazy? How you win? You throw the bottle over the fucking fence in your celebration so they can't see if you did the nipple.
Nipple check at the next baby shower that this nigga attends.
This is gonna be yours.
Remember I said that. No, no, I can answer the question seriously though. That shit, for one, that shit is sexy. That shit is very attractive. I feel like it's also motivating, also, because women get motivated by their men. Like, some men may not know that, but we do get motivated by our men. Like, it's kind of like one of those things where if we see you doing this and you own your shit, you know your purpose and things like that, it kind of boosts us to make us want to do the same thing. So it's like we not being left behind. So at the end of the day, when it's us together, like, that's some powerful shit. You got two individuals who's living in their purpose, know what they're here for, know what they're doing. That's just here mentally, physically. Like, that's some man, that's some shit right there. That's, to me, that's goals. You know how people be like, oh, goals, couple goals. That's goals. Not because we both got the latest and greatest and all this shit like that, money, whoop, whoop, whoop. And that's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think right now. With society right now, our goals are fucked up. Like, the shit that we think is goals is fucked up because it's all on some like, oh well, yeah, you got on the Gucci and then I got on the Gucci. That don't mean shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my nigga could get it in with that $5.99.
You see, she hit y'all
You feel
with
me?
period.
I just really think that I don't like that shit. Like, I try to use that term a lot. Like, I don't like to use that term because that shit is not goals. Because yeah, we got all this, but we not happy. We not right spiritually. You know what I'm saying? We might look right financially, but what's gonna happen? You know, we not right in here. Like, are we with God? Like, what are we doing? Are we securing our children's future? Like, what are we fucking doing? So, I think that that's
bring my motherfucking time.
I think that that's a very important, you know, for us to see our men do that. And I also think too that it's important for our men to see us do that as well, because men are very attractive to women that has their shit together. They really are. You know what I'm saying? Men are very attracted to us when we got our shit together. You come to a man with a strong ass mind and you know who you are, like
pussy
there's
niggas
no,
be getting intimidated
you
by
know, like you come to a man and you know who you are as a person and you like right within yourself and shit like that. What? That's marriage right then and there. You can't tell me that nigga's not gonna give you no ring after
keep
that.
busting. You want one, keep going.
So, black men and black women, men and women in general, get yourself right and tight, and yeah, all of that good shit. Facts. Love that
Blow that
motherfucker.
motherfucker up.
Love that bitch. Start that bitch from the $10.
Start that bitch from the 10 out.
I motherfucking love it.
Start that bitch from the. That's my
I love
shit.
it.
I love
I'm not
that.
gonna start my run
Like,
on that shit because she
start
done
that
hit
bitch
every
from the $10.
motherfucking point on that shit. She done hit every fucking point up on that shit. So I'm fucking quiet. I'm gonna just keep sipping this lavender because this is my favorite.
I told you,
lemonade.
nigga.
She told y'all niggas.
Oh,
Told y'all niggas. Fuck that Gucci.
That shit funny as.
How y'all feel about the protest, man?
Oh wow.
I'm here.
The 2-day protest.
I'm here with it.
I was here for it too.
There's a lot of speculation on he said, she said. No confirmation.
I'm upset.
I
I'm fucking upset.
nice gesture.
It's upsetting me and my homeboys because we feel like, well, damn. If you can't protest for the black men, where the fuck could you go?
The Bella Noche. Damn, I wish we could have went to the Bella Noche before this shit got shut down. I don't even know where that shit at.
I really don't know. I haven't sat with it. I do not feel like it's the NBA players' duty to frontline change because of their celebrity.
I disagree.
Okay.
The reason I disagree.
Hold on.
Oh, you got some more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like because us as a people need to come together, and it does not always has to be on the back of somebody with influence. For example, we want to talk about Martin Luther King. He was not a wealthy man. And he made a name for himself based off of his actions and what he did to get to where he was. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it needs to start at home. What I would love to see, but chalk this up to my negativity. Gangs, black men in general, black people in general need to come the fuck together. If we start our own shit, and it's literally the most simple but the most impactful plan, it will work wonders. For example, those two banks, and I know it's Broadway Bank out here in Los Angeles and another one, have merged to have over $1 billion in assets to be a black-owned bank.
I love that.
If right now, if I talked about gangs, I'm very negative. I don't ever think it will happen because there's too much bloodshed involved in that, and there's too much in that. And I get it. That's why maybe I have a negative mindset. But, for example, if every black gang in Los Angeles came together, that's our own police.
Facts.
In our own communities. With our own guns. We want to get it even more deep. Our own drugs, because the police department is selling drugs. They hemming niggas up to get drugs. If all these black-owned designers come together, and if whatever 3, 4, 5, 10 designers come together to make $1 billion clothing operation, we can go get our t-shirts, socks, Gucci, whatever the fuck we decide to call it. We talk about music. We get Diddy. We get all these black men that have record labels. Come together. Make it one hub and sign all these artists through whatever the case. Who's going to fucking stop us? That will be the real war. Because they will really show their fucking ass, even though they already have. That is real power, and it's unfortunate because I feel like we're not going to do that because in our culture where I gotta, like you said, the priorities. Oh, I gotta have the Gucci belt. Keep it, for example, Jay-Z said this in his song Legacy. With the Carters. Let's keep the money in the family.
Facts.
And it's not, I don't want to have it like you have a daughter and I got a son around the same age, let's do it like this. But hold on. Date black. Marry black. Love black. Not necessarily get together and be a fucking dumbass. Get with that woman and know that's the woman that you want to be with. Be faithful, raise these kids the right way. Derrick Grace. Showing these kids how to operate with their firearms. One thing I saw with Derrick Grace, that nigga has gold and he has the price of that gold markered on that gold. Stocks, so much education. For example, why don't we have a black after school program for these kids to teach them about credit? To teach them about saving, to teach them about all this stuff, something that we talked about Nipsey. The STEM program that he started. All these things are very easy to do because we have it. We just don't because we're scared of our own people based on bullshit. It's hard to put your money in a nigga business. For example, we talked about it. We would love to support somebody in their black business. But unfortunately, customer service isn't right. Unfortunately, it's an ego thing. For example, bro, you talked about stories when it came to your Grenade, how a nigga wanted to buy your shit and fucking chop your shit up. Give you 300 and try to make 1,000 off that shit. That's not how it's done. Nigga try to buy $300 of Grenade and sell it for $5 a cup or $10 a cup at his point.
Cancel that.
You get what I'm saying? It always is done that way. Niggas go do flocking. Niggas go flocking during the riots, the most recent ones. You go get you a pair of joints that's worth $400. You selling them for $6 on the block because everybody got EDD money.
I'm so fucking tired of hearing that fucking word, those 3 letters. I'm fucking, listen, since you mentioned that, I am so fucking tired of hearing it. And let me tell you why. For one, everybody's doing it. And if they're doing it, so the fuck what? Like, 2020 has been a fucked up year, but 2020 has also been the year of niggas pocket watching. I've never seen so many niggas pocket bitches.
Yeah.
I have never seen so many motherfuckers pocket watch the next motherfucker off the strip that they're either upset that they're not
that
getting
shot of
it,
Hennessy that she had, I told y'all
or
was salty.
they just, like, what is the problem? Like, I don't understand, like, why it's not your money. Like, it's not. Granted, yes, is niggas getting the shit and they doing ignorant shit with it? Yes, they are. But who are you to tell another nigga what to do with his motherfucking money? Because one thing about it, if I become a millionaire, I wish a nigga would stand in front of me and calculate and tell me what I gotta do with my motherfucking. So yeah, basically, like, it doesn't matter. You can't. You're not gonna tell nobody how the fuck to spend their money. If it's upsets you that bad, maybe you should try to get it. Or grind to get it. My thing is, it is a shop, but my thing is right now, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Let me tell y'all why I'm not mad at it. I'm happy to see my people getting fucking money. I don't give a fuck what you do with it. That shit excite me. Wherever you get it from, and that's not my business. I do not work for EDD. I don't give a fuck. I don't work for them. I will never work for them. That is there. You was unemployed. Whatever the fuck you gotta do, you make you up a business, you got your SBA shit. Let niggas spend 18 grand. Leave people the fuck alone. Like, y'all are killing me. Oh, people got their EDD. That's EDD. That's EDD. Okay, bitch.
Cool, they up.
Damn, they up. Cause bitch, I ain't doing it with AT&T, so I wanna know how can I be down.
Put me on.
Right.
Like Brandy.
You feel me?
She just
Like,
wanna be down.
I'm fucking sick of it. That's why it goes to show, like, yes, I'm on. That's why it goes to show that we are literally our own fucking enemy. Like, we're our own enemy. Like, if you that upset, why not just be like, hey, my nigga, so you got this? Hey, what you think about this? I got it, we got it. Let's come together and get this, do this, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. Like, be positive about it. Like, just, it's fucking annoying. I'm tired.
There's a...
I'm fucking tired.
Let me let this motherfucker rip.
Go ahead, bro. It's a chopper.
Swiss cheese is motherfucker. I'm irritated with y'all with that shit. Lord.
I mean, to answer that question that you had, why they can't do that, it's a lack of trust within our community. I mean, for whatever reason, it's a lot of bullshit that's going on for a long time. Like, I don't trust nobody. It ain't got shit to do with another nigga. It's just I got my own shit that I done went through where I don't really trust people. You feel me? So if there's a lack of trust within the community off top, especially when you talking about like hood politics, like bro was just talking about, like ain't no real ass blood nigga from Nanyo blood hood. There's no real ass nigga from a random ass crip hood that you know about. They ain't on top gonna trust each other, especially to get money, because they're gonna automatically think like, nah, this nigga wants some sneaky shit. Like, he gonna try to snake me out the bread, he gonna try to do this, that, and the third. The reason why I disagree with you, bro, is because we don't have any leadership right now. And the reason why our grandparents were able to mobilize is because they had leadership that they could follow. So no, Martin Luther King wasn't a celebrity, but he was. He built his celebrity. He didn't get on a basketball court and shoot 1,000 jumpers and become a celebrity, but he built his influence from his congregation at his church, and then shit just grew from there. So he became a celebrity. He was able to get his ass out there during the March on Washington because he had built up a celebrity to be out in front of people.
Quick sidebar, bro. Martin Luther King is a man of purpose.
Yeah.
That's why we can't make these men that grew up with a hoop dream men of purpose. Because
Some of them are though, bro. Think about back then, like fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, them niggas was bred to play basketball.
and them
Jim Brown.
niggas would have walked out of the boat.
You said what?
They would have walked out of the boat.
I don't know. Bro.
I think so. Especially coming from their generation, I feel like they would have walked out
I
of the
don't know,
boat.
bro. Like, I just feel like most motherfuckers are followers, so you have to put leadership in front of them. So if the only leadership that we got is the motherfuckers who we see all the time on TV, which is niggas who play ball, or niggas who rap, or niggas who act, or niggas who are in front of the camera, then maybe it has to start there, because it ain't no fucking Martin Luther King walking around. Nigga, I don't know nobody who, there's some real influential motherfuckers who aren't celebrities like that.
The niggas with dreams. They ain't a lot.
Nah, but like, so for example, like, what's the motivational speaker that you fuck with heavy? What's his name?
E.T.
It's a nigga like that, but in my experience, I've never seen him talking about the shit that we talking about right now. He's hella positive. He spits a lot of game, but I've never seen him talk about us as a people. He talks about you as the individual and what you got to do in order to make yourself better. But I've never seen him speak on behalf of us. You know what I mean? And that shit goes down the line. Derrick Grace, I fuck with Derrick Grace, but Derrick Grace talks shit about niggas who not on his program. So as much as I fuck with Derrick Grace and what he's pushing, he talks shit about niggas who's not on his program, because it's his program or nigga you a dumbass.
He even made a post about that shit today, like, I'm not an asshole, but like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no leadership for a lot of follower motherfuckers. You gotta understand, 99% of motherfuckers, especially in our community, are fucking sheep. A lot of the gangbangers that you know only joined because they didn't want to get their ass beat. You know what I mean? It's some real niggas like that really with it and just said, fuck it, I'm a gangbang. But a lot of the most notorious niggas who we know out here in these streets that's killers and all kind of shit only got put on because they got scared of fucking not getting put on, getting beat up.
Most definitely.
Type shit. You feel me? So the reason why, I'm not saying that you're wrong, bro. The reason I just disagreed is because I feel like most motherfuckers need a motherfucker to tell them what to do.
But that's what I feel like the problem is. It's too much. I feel like the financial loss in these guys' mind
You talking about for the celebrities?
supersedes what they would
shit?
gain. If LeBron James walked out of the bubble and let him march,
He good. The rest of them niggas not. He good.
if somebody touched LeBron James walking down whatever street that he decided to protest on, shit will get flipped. Due to the fact of his celebrity, and I agree with what you're saying. But my point being is that, for example, if LeBron James is walking down the street, frontlining for his people, for us, and as soon as they attack that nigga, if niggas don't have his back, we lost a leader. So it has to start with other people other than just him, or whoever may be the front runner. Because a lot of what I'm saying is this: niggas are getting so much props for a post. Niggas are getting so much props for going out there and protesting, or standing at them in front of, and I don't want to say specific places, because I don't want to discredit a lot of these guys, because it's encouraged to go out there. Anything could have happened, as we saw with a lot of other people. But it's a lot of talk. It's a lot of, oh, we're going to start this charity. And no, we need, for example, everybody was talking about, oh, real change is going on right now. We don't need to start the NBA back up back then. And I think Steven Jackson was talking about that. There wasn't no fucking real change. They changed some street names and knocked down some fucking statues. What the fuck does that do for us as our people? What does that do for me as a father to worry about my son who's now in junior high, at some point may become a latchkey kid, and decides to walk home by himself? And an officer pulls him over or something like that. Something really needs to go down, and that's why I spoke about in terms of gangs, and you know that most gangs have guns in their hood, have it to a situation where somebody is walking my son home from school or on patrol.
Yeah. But if you ain't got no real leadership, your OG ain't gonna tell you to do what you wanna do. Like I
That's
said, all things are
unfortunately my point, and I feel like it's 99.9% sheep.
Niggas
Even
listen.
the niggas that you think got influence not really finna step out there and sacrifice their celebrity for their people.
Niggas listen to who they think is important, bro. So if LeBron walked out and got out there on the front street, like for real, and something happened to him, I feel like that would turn shit up because he's looked at as a leader. I look at that nigga as a hooper. He's a great hooper, and that's all he is. You know what I mean? Like, and that ain't no let me back that up. I'm not saying that all he is to his circle is just a nigga who plays basketball. I never want to say no shit like that. But when it comes to me looking at LeBron, yeah, he's a man, he's a father. He's actually like trying to affect some change with the position of power that he does have. He may could do more, he may could not be doing enough, whatever the case. But he's trying to do something. But I don't look at that nigga like that. I just look at him like a hooper. But a lot of people look at LeBron like, shit, whatever you say, bro, I'm with it. So a lot of people,
Like
white people and black people, yeah.
LeBron said we hooping, we hooping.
Then we hooping, yeah. So people look at him as a leader. So, and I'm just using LeBron because LeBron's probably the most famous athlete in the world right now, right? But if he steps up and says, all right, y'all, this is what we doing on behalf of us, you know what I mean? Like, not in the hoop realm. Like, say when the season's over, the nigga says, all right, this is what we doing, A, B, and C. We meeting up at the Staples Center. All my black people in LA, we meeting up at the Staples Center. We doing this shit for real. We gonna march. We gonna do this. We gonna show up here. We going to this motherfucker's house. We doing all this shit. It's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers to go. Not just black people. It's gonna be brown people to go. There's gonna be allies that's white that's gonna go because of his influence. So that's why I say like you kind of need that because just going back to what we talking about the motherfuckers in the '60s, like Malcolm X built his fame through his Islam first. And then the common black man or the Christian black man was like, man, I fuck with what the fuck he talking about. Let's go get with his shit. Yeah. Martin Luther King the same way. Martin Luther King had a church in Atlanta. And then, I think his church is in Atlanta, right? I think it's still in Atlanta. Matter of fact, it is. Because when we went to Atlanta for A3C, we was right over there by it. I got a picture of that shit on my phone. So, but his congregation or his following or the people who wanted to get behind what the fuck he was doing started in his congregation and it just grew and grew. Motherfucker tell me like, hey man, it's a black man over here, he got a black church and he talking some real shit. Grim, I think you should pull up, my nigga. I think you should, like, I feel like you be on the same vibes as him, bro. I think you should pull up and just listen to him. A lot of people go pull up. You know what I'm saying? If somebody tell me like, hey, we out here with it and this shit, the revolution is for real from the start. Like this man right here, whether it's LeBron James or fucking Kevin Hart, or Lil Duval, or fucking whoever, whatever black man you could think of. It could be a black man, that nigga, Grandmaster Jay, the nigga with the not fucking around, the niggas who been showing off with the guns lately. Like
Black Panther?
Nah, they the NFAC. So they
they
not fucking around. The niggas who pulled up on Stone Mountain like a month ago on the KKK shit. Yeah. So whoever it is, if somebody tell me like we moving, and I got my ear to the street, or I got my ear to the gram or wherever, and okay, let me see what this nigga talking about. Not that I'm following anybody's shit, but at the end of the day, anybody's gonna be like, all right, let me see what you talking about. If we really mobilizing, if we really moving, if we really doing this, people like to get behind somebody who is actually a fucking leader. And that's the only reason I'm saying, like, if you got influence, then you kind of put yourself in a position where you can be a leader. So if it's in you, I understand what you're saying, but if it's in you to be that leader, it might not be in LeBron to actually be out here frontlining for shit. But it might be a nigga like George Hill who said, fuck all this shit, we shouldn't even be here anyway, but I'm gonna play because it's my job. Like, he was really about that shit. I didn't want to come before we came. The only reason why I'm here is to fucking fulfill my contract, and we shouldn't be here right the fuck now. Saying it while he in the bubble. It might be a nigga like that. A lesser known nigga, but he has the influence because people know who he is because he's playing basketball.
What's the name of our Queen of Comedy? Queen of Comedy? Black lady?
Some more?
No. Main lady. Nikki Parker.
Monique?
Oh, Monique.
Monique. I would like to see.
I feel you. I definitely feel you.
That's all that.
But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it can't be like a leader from just. But you're right though, bro. It does start at home. So what you do with your kids, what Ashley does with her peoples, what I do with my peoples, it starts at home. But it's just a lot of sheep out here, bro. And I feel like sheep need to be led. And you ain't wrong for being a sheep. You're not a leader. Everybody can't be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't shoot. If you play basketball, everybody can't shoot. Everybody can't pass. Everybody can't drill. Everybody got a position.
Very true.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. I just feel like it's a balance between what you're saying and what I said.
Yeah. I just feel like I just feel like us black people, it's just so exhausting, and we're at that point to where it's like anything can help at this point. That's how I feel. So if it's getting the NBA involved or anything, it's kind of almost like a cry out for help a little bit, if you ask me. Like we just tired. And at the same time, it's like we want to do this and we want to do that, but it's at the same time, it's like we can do all of this and all of that, but we're still gonna be a target no matter what. We're gonna be a target. It is a very fucked up feeling. We want to take action and we can take action, but with that action, we know. You know what I'm saying? What the consequences is going to be. We're going to be even more of a target. We're going to lose hella people. We are already losing people. We're going to lose hella more people. You know what I'm saying? And if that's how you want to go out for your people, then by any means, God bless you. Hey, that's what's up. But it's just, it's fucking exhausting. It's exhausting being black right now. It's been exhausting, but it's fucking exhausting. Like, I hate to say that, and I hate the fact that we actually are going through this shit, or we've been going through it, but it's like, god damn, like, when is enough going to be enough?
So my small message after that is this. Everybody's exhausted. Regardless of the topic that we're talking about, any level up is exhausting. If you're trying to get mentally better, spiritually better, physically better, it's exhausting to go through that grind. So this is my message. Let's go through that feeling to elevate our people. It's gonna suck, like you said, we're losing people anyway. And I'm not saying to elevate, we have to lose more than whatever the number is or the rate of how these police and race, because it's more police at this point too. What happened to the one guy where he was jogging and the father and the son killed him on the jog? You know what I'm saying? Let's be exhausted moving in that direction, because I'm tired too.
Right with me.
I'm tired too, and I hate keep making examples because it's real. Like to say, oh, we can go out in the parking lot and go to our cars and somebody, it's real as fuck. Mm-hmm. We're not exempt. Just like we, I hate making my fucking analogies and examples.
It's crazy though, because they don't even acknowledge that shit. Like, it's literally like people that you can talk to, and they right around us. Like, it's not even like, oh, it's a certain pocket of people, or only the KKK feel like this, or only neo-Nazis feel like this. Like, it's literally like you can be at the gas station tomorrow and strike up a conversation with a white man and tell him, like, bro, we out here dying. Like, at an alarming rate. And it's right in front of you. Like, it's on camera. Like, be an ally, bro. Help. If you're not racist, if you don't look at me the way racists look at me, bro, I need your help. And they won't even acknowledge it. Like, It's not really that
Yeah.
bad. Like, bro,
They don't think it's bad.
the reason why I gave up on the whole, I haven't given up on the political process at the moment, but the reason why I don't really talk about that shit with people, because it's like, nigga, the leader of the free fucking world right now really doesn't acknowledge what the fuck is going on. You know why he doesn't? Because he didn't start this shit, but he lit the fire again. You feel me? Yeah. He used that as his platform to get re-elected or get elected, and he's gonna use it again to get reelected. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to tell nobody who to vote for. I don't give a fuck who you vote for, as long as you out here trying to get what's right for yourself.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like the world don't, you know, I hate to like compare like us to a smaller set of people, but like black women are never believed when they say that somebody touched them or did something wrong to them, ever, off the rip. Black people are not believed by the rest of the world when we tell you, motherfucker, they are killing us for no fucking reason. They're killing us because we're black. They're holding us back because we're black. They're setting shit up so that we go to jail because we're black. They're not allowing us to get jobs because we're black. Our kids, when they go to school, they get taught fucked up dumb shit that don't got shit to do with growing yourself because they're fucking black. All of this. And the list goes on and on and on, just like the list goes on and on and on about black women that I know, black women that I don't know, all kind of shit in between. Black women don't get fucking believed. Look at Keke Palmer. Said some shit about Trey Songz punk ass. Nobody believed her. Soon as the white girl said, "Hey man, that kind of frisky. Let's rescue the white girl." But Keke Palmer said that. It was a problem. Black men, black women, they're saying they killing us in these fucking streets for no reason for a long fucking time. Longer than anybody watching this show, for sure. We're not believed.
So how do you feel about this concept? Because this is what I thought about. Let's stop publicizing. It's hard to say this, but just hear me out. I would love the idea of us stop putting on Front Street how they're making us feel. Because what I feel like, for example, if you try to make a nigga jealous, right? And he posts on IG how much you made him jealous, made him feel, you're gonna feel good about that shit. So I feel like when we put out there, yo, we being killed, we're being hurt, we're being this and this and this, is whoo, we lighten these motherfuckers up. So please hear me when I say this. If we took the time to just, and this crazy, and hopefully people hear me when I say this. You may seriously be hurt about something that's going on in your life, but you don't put it on IG because you don't want the perception of it is that you look a certain kind of way. I would like it for me and my people. Let's have that same mindset. Let's take the perception away of that they got their foot on our necks, and let's start fucking building. Let's sneak attack these niggas, because one thing I believe Nip said, and it resonated with me, they have, I forgot the word of it, but they have, for example, we riot, they call the fucking National Guard to come in. We don't have that defense as black people. But if we sit back, not display our pain, does not mean we're not in pain. But we support each other and become a branch to each person and come together, let's say 10 years from now. We talk about the Underground Railroad. It wasn't just some shit that they thought of. It took time. It took time for Martin Luther King to build this shit. Malcolm X, all these. Let's take time. Let's stop displaying our pain. That does not mean stop having a conversation. Us as men, let's come together and let's sit at somebody's house, 20 or 30 men, and talk about our pain. Let's build the black man differently. It's a man right now that does not know how to love a woman. That does not know how to raise a child, to go out there and go get it. Stop putting that shit out there with the EDD, the county assistants, and people to laugh at us. Scoop that motherfucker in a room and love that man and help him build. That nigga don't know how to handle a gun? Get the fucking, we all got guns, let's go to the range. Let's buy some acres, let's put up some motherfucking dummies or some fucking whatever we can shoot at and train. We be sitting over here posting these videos of these 4-year-old Bobby and Tommy with a fucking AK-47 and a sniper rifle in their hand at 5, but
what they doing.
we don't realize it's a 17-year-old fucking white boy right now that just killed 2 people and shot somebody's arm off right now because he probably was raised to do that shit since he was a fucking child.
What?
And it's not to say that that's what we need to do too, but it's training.
We should have had 2 bottles.
Nigga, like, what is
shit?
Let's stop putting our niggas could right now. It's a woman and it's a man right now will not post that they're sad and depressed right now on Instagram. But you will let these I was gonna say some shit. You will let these racist motherfuckers know that what they're doing is defeating us. You're fueling what they're doing and they're throwing it in our fucking face. We have a whole ass president that's campaign is built around racism. And he may win again.
Fuck me. That motherfucker won again.
Cause we won't go out and fucking vote.
Yeah,
They closing and taking our mailboxes and shit. But guess what? They just opened up the Staples Center to be voting. Y'all motherfuckers can stand outside for an hour for some J's and then get in the club. But y'all don't want to stand outside with your partners for 4 hours and vote and get Trump out the motherfucking office.
Or better yet, just
Please
actually mail and vote. Get your shit right early.
And that's
Get your shit right early.
And that's why I shut the fuck up, and that's why recently on Instagram, why I have not really gave my opinion upon the most recent things that happened, because it's true change that we can do.
Yeah.
Black-owned business, these restaurants, these coffee shops. If it's fuck Starbucks, why isn't a black-owned, dead body alert, a black-owned coffee shop? Why aren't they hiring 60 other black people,
I feel
get
like
a table and a tent, and putting corner coffee shops up around greater Los Angeles?
Yeah. I feel like with that too, like, you know how it's fuck Starbucks, like, it shouldn't be like fuck Starbucks for the moment, and then next thing I know, bitch, you got a Frappuccino.
It should be fuck Starbucks.
It should be
period.
fuck Starbucks, period.
The nigga should be done.
Whatever, stick with the plan.
They shouldn't be getting no black dollars right
Yeah.
now. Especially because the last time that we got on this fuck Starbucks shit wasn't the first time that we got on this fuck Starbucks shit. Like, this shit has happened a few times in the last few years where some racist policy, racist motherfucker managing the spot or whatever has done or said some fuck shit to somebody that's black, and then we've been like, oh yeah, they racist, we can't go over there for a couple months, not even that long, and then right back, you niggas got fucking Frappuccino around your fucking mouth like a damn fucking milk, what is milk stash from a milkshake, nigga.
Milk mustache.
Yeah, because I feel like it's like you're taking us as a fucking joke. When we do
Exactly.
that. You're taking us as a fucking
I'm
joke.
gonna throw myself under the bus. I have had Starbucks once. I was dying one day and got me a motherfucking refresher. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to blame anybody else. But if there was a convenience of a black-owned shop that branched out and made some corner stops along the way, I would have rather been there other than having to go to one black-owned coffee shop that's in fucking in a 20-mile radius or 15, 20-mile radius.
I mean, honestly, bro, like, that's what, like Sister said, that's what you kind of got to do. You got to make your own. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be off top, like, just popping up everywhere like black coffee businesses or black chicken businesses or black this business or that business. Like, you gotta understand, like, with the change comes the strain too. So if you're not fucking with them, like, I compare that shit to my fucking eating journey. Like, nigga, it's so hard for me to eat right now because I don't eat chicken, I don't eat beef, I don't eat pork. You know what I mean? So nice when we leave here, I go home, I'm fucking hungry because I can't eat nowhere. It's the same type of shit. Like, if we boycotting everything that ain't black and it's starting with coffee, then you're gonna have to make your own. You're gonna have to figure out who said which of these coffee businesses that just sell the grains for you to make it on your own is a black business. Because it's a couple of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know them, but it's a couple of them. I know one of them is from Jamaica. And that's supposed to be like the best coffee that you can get. I can't remember the name of it, but like, you just gotta do your research and find it. And if it ain't near you, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, pay that little extra buck for it to get to you so that you don't have to, on the nights when I'm hungry, I don't have to go to fucking Jack in the Box or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case. On them days when I wake up and I want some coffee, I don't just go to Starbucks or just go to fucking McDonald's because that shit is convenient, it's right here.
But I'm gonna say, bro, that's the fucking problem. I don't want to say it's an excuse, But that's the problem. We always say that as opposed to making it happen. If there's 3 black-owned coffee shops in LA County right now, merge, put your money together, branch the fuck out. And that's power. That's what it is with all these banks and shit that has happened over time.
That's tough to ask an American black man or anybody that was
then
born and raised
we
here.
always gonna be in this position. It's been 400 years.
It's been put in our heads, in your head too, bro, to go get, like, America is the land of opportunity. Go get it for yourself. They're not teaching people to
I'm not saying this is what you're telling me right now, bro, but the meme that has been going around and it has gravitated to me and it's stuck to me. Don't put your fucking fears on it. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing to me.
It's not about fear, bro. It's about somebody, like, if you were taught all your life to go get it on your own, which we all have been, quote unquote, because this is America, and that's what they teach motherfuckers, go get it on your own. They don't teach us, especially black people, to put your money together because it's easier for you to go get it if you do that. They teach niggas to go get it on their own. It's like they teach
I
white people
understand that, but with somebody like a mentality like me, I could talk to somebody and they're like, oh, bro, I don't think you should go fuck with these other clothing brands like Brick, and then merge with them and get your shit off. I don't want to hear that.
But nigga, I'm talking about the specific person. I'm talking about you, bro. Like, if you got your business, like, for example, Lemonade. Nobody can lay a finger on fucking Lemonade. That's mine. And it might be fucked up, but I'm not combining with nobody. All these niggas is dead to me. I want all these niggas' heads. You know why? Because that's how I was raised, and that's what I was taught when I was young. Go get it. That's America. That's America's teaching. It's fucked up, but that's America. Derek Grace don't got nobody around him but family, and that nigga's a fucking millionaire. Because he's doing it on his own. He's teaching niggas, yeah, bro, you can do this, that, and the third. But his empire and his brand is his own. And his name is on it, and that is his by itself. He's not fucking with nobody unless they bringing money to the table and he already has money. He already has liquid cash. He already has fucking 10 businesses. It's easier for you to be like, oh yeah, get in. Fuck with it. When you already got it. When you just a nigga out here and all you've been taught your whole life by not only American and its fucked up systems, but your peoples. Go get it on your own. It's different. You're not gonna tell nobody, I got $1 million brand of Grenade. No, nigga, you can't have a piece of this motherfucker right now. I'm still trying to get to the million. Maybe when I get $1 million, we can talk. But right now, this is mine. Because it's my legacy. It's my family shit. If this motherfucker hit, I'm not splitting this bitch with nobody except the niggas who earthed me, the niggas who watered me, the niggas who's around me. And that's what you're saying is the problem. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, America has taught everyone who lives in this motherfucker, not just white folks, not just Asians, us too, to get it on your own.
What I'm saying is, but I feel like when it comes to us as people, like you said, we're trained to like, nah, I got it, as opposed to let's see what's up. And I don't know what will have to happen to where things like that, but we're always, for example, we walking, it's rare now. Black women being attacked. We leaving the club, it's a black nigga disrespecting a black woman, we laughing at it, we posting it on IG. Black man getting beat the fuck up, we watch it, we IGing it, we fucking posting it. We don't want to help each other the fuck out. All our demise is entertainment. And even a nigga's success is entertainment. We just talked about Chadwick, and this nigga's famous and we're making fun and he's losing weight, not knowing this man was suffering. So us as a people, I feel like we need to come together and get away from all of that shit. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. I'm not saying right now, bro, you're gonna find somebody that sell alcohol and do that shit tomorrow, no. But
because all y'all did to me, I'm standing on that.
yeah.
All y'all my ops.
Yeah. But for example, me and you, because you can trust me. If there was a way to collab, we gotta do that shit. Ashley, you got your homegirls, you got your best friends and shit, and some shit that y'all could collab on, and that's how it happens. And hold motherfuckers accountable, and that's the other problem when it comes to us as a people. Hold a motherfucker accountable. We let motherfuckers get passes, we let motherfuckers do what they gotta do. No. Hold everybody accountable. If somebody needs a little help out and we can, help that motherfucker out, man. And it don't always gotta be financial. It can be physically, mentally, calling somebody and making sure they afloat. You know a nigga is drowning. You may not understand his process. And for example, it's a lot of niggas that didn't understand when I was doing counseling. That don't mean that you avoid me, nigga. Like, yo, I don't know what counseling does for you, but I got your back, nigga. You need to pull up, you need some weed, you need some drink. You need whatever to get away from your shit and keep you out of that mud, and that's the problem. Niggas be in that quicksand and niggas is watching their IG and that shit. Why the fuck can families right now go on fucking YouTube and watch their family member get fucking killed?
That's fucked up. But that's,
I wish I would, and this
you know
is
what it is though, right? It's the same shit as why they used to hang us in the town square.
I'm gonna say this, and nobody would doubt what the fuck I'm saying. And this is not the alcohol. I wish I would see somebody pull their fucking gun out on you and I'm on front line for you, nigga. Maybe I'm a different cloth. I'm not trying to big myself up, but it's a lot of bullshit in that. Let Ashley call me right now and she in some shit. I'm running red lights.
What you talking about on the ground though, bro? Like you not talking about the motherfucker who's standing right there. The motherfucker who's standing right there.
But when have we ever seen in these situations somebody try to help the fuck out? And then we do see somebody helping out. It's a fucking black woman.
Nah,
How many? I don't recall a lot of situations where these black men are getting shot, arrested, and beat the fuck up when there's another black man trying to assist.
Oh, you talking about that? Okay, nah. But I really feel like that's like all this shit is what you're talking about is real, bro. And I'm not saying you're wrong, bro.
Yeah.
But all this shit is a learned and taught mentality and behavior, bro. Like the police and all that shit goes way back to slavery, my nigga. Like all this shit is a mentality that's been passed on. Damn. So yeah, we can scream fuck the police all we want. How many niggas you know? Like the same question you asked. How many niggas you know if the police pull me, you, and two other niggas over? Niggas got a gun in my face and I'm sober and I was driving trying to get you and two of the other homies home. And niggas got a gun in my face like, no, woo, woo. How many niggas you know hopping out in that situation? None, bro. I love you, bro. And I don't think you're hopping out in that situation with a police officer with his gun in my face, bro. With his gun in my face? And this ain't, and bro, this ain't, I'm not questioning you as a man or none of that shit. I'm just saying, nigga, when the police are around, and we're only talking about police right now. When the police are around, niggas get to acting different.
I'm not sitting around and watching another motherfucker get shot around. I'm not saying this has happened before. I'll be there, and I have proof of this. Driving and I saw Maxine fucking Waters outside, and I turned the fuck around and I got up. Bro. If a nigga in that situation, bro, I'm not finna sit around and watch you be shot and killed, and I'm not part of that.
Alright.
And that's just me. I'm not trying to sound tough.
Nah, bro, I'm not taking this.
I'm not trying to sound tough. If I gotta fucking on some Queen and Slim shit, pause, because I'm talking about the bros and you know what I'm saying? If I gotta get out front line, I get into some fucking trouble, but you up and get to see Summer and Mr. Davis and be on the phone with your mother, cool, I do that. But I'm not finna sit around and I was right there and I just started that.
How many niggas, that's a, bro, you are the exception to the rule there. How many niggas do you actually think in your head is, if in that situation they hopping out like, nah,
it's 90% of the niggas that be capping and posting shit on fucking IG like they really body.
That's not gonna do shit, right?
They got us fucked up and these police and these bitch ass, cracker ass, cracker ass cop. Walk by him right now and call him fucking boy or some shit or nigger or whatever. Well, I didn't do nothing because they got guns. And no, fuck that.
So just accept the fact that you're the exception to the rule, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's what I was getting at, bro.
That's
like,
it.
You the exception to the rule. I wasn't trying to challenge you on no shit. I'm just saying.
No. More so than anything, I'm just saying let's talk about it.
Yeah.
What can we do? We can come together. We can post 1942 bottles. We can post the fucking whatever the other bottles is.
Well, you
we
should
can
be
come
posting a
together.
Grenade bottle with your bitch ass nigga.
Us as men, we're in our fucking 30s. We can sit over here and still politic about a bitch. But we can't sit over here and politic. You got a son, your son is my nephew, my godson, whatever the case may be. What the fuck we gonna do? Bro, you off at 3, 4 o'clock, go get my son.
Protect each other at all costs.
Go get my fucking daughter. With this social media age and these young, horny, stupid ass little boys, go get my daughter and at minimum bring her to my job. Sit out front in the car. Women are not being protected. Why is it not a hashtag to protect black women when they out? For example, once we get back into the club, I wish I would leave the club and I see a nigga disrespecting another black woman like I've seen before. Because she don't, We laugh about these stories, bro, but how many times have we seen a nigga can't pull a chick number? Yeah, whatever, you stupid ass bitch.
Stupid ass, dumb ass bitch.
Ugly ass, stupid ass. No, fuck all that, nigga.
Bitch, I ain't want your
Cause
number
your game
anyway.
ain't right, cause you dusty or whatever, and maybe you just
Yeah.
wasn't her fucking preference. You
That's
light
right.
skinned and she like dark skinned niggas and vice versa. Go talk to that chick over there that look just like her and probably like you. She got a fat ass, big titty, slim,
All
thick,
that.
BBW, whatever the fuck
Whatever
you like,
you like,
Brazilian
nigga.
wavy, short hair, she got a fade. Go talk to her, it's right there, nigga.
Yo, no disrespect to my short hair women, but I'm not rapping the face.
I love that shit. You can borrow my wave cap, but let me not say that because I got a girl. But no, I'm saying like shit gotta change. And I don't want to kick it around niggas that don't get that shit. We got a lot of homies that still stuck in 2008 behavior as men. And we're grown, nigga.
I don't even think it's the hair.
We got homies that's pushing 40, nigga.
We do.
And you still out here talking about a bitch. Don't fucking call me and talk about your night with a bitch. When I'm gonna see you? Let's politic, my nigga. Let's get up in the studio.
Let's get better.
Why the fuck niggas ain't calling me and telling me how our podcast can be better? How niggas ain't calling me and telling me, JR, I see you working out, but maybe this workout will get your core workout. When I call you, bro, do I talk about a bitch or do we talk about how we can
talk
get
about
better?
real shit.
Do I call you and talk about my drama when we do talk, or do we come together and beat up on some life love shit? I got a video at your house during one of your grenade nights preaching on some Pastor P shit. What is niggas doing? We pushing 40. And you about a bitch leaving the club. Ladies, I'm younger than all y'all. We got, bro.
What do you mean?
Hold on to bring the first lady in because she fucking quiet. And I'm not saying this is because of her. That's why I'm not bringing her in and saying it's because of her. We got homegirls that still digmatized.
Oh God.
We got homegirls that still trying to change niggas. We got homegirls that everything they fucking do in their makeup is for another female's and social media's opinion. Well, baby girl, you got 2 or 3 motherfucking kids that you supposed to put a roof over their head. We EDD scamming $10, $20, $30,000.
Back to it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could go on all day. Like I told you, I gotta get the sauce on me to get on their fucking level. Change your motherfucking mindset. Cause 10 years from now, when I'm up, cause I'm gonna be fucking up, I'm contradicting myself. I'm not gonna help you motherfuckers, especially if I know you and you ain't been about shit. Fuck, I'm contradicting myself.
Right after the
Goddamn Gemini. Fuck!
He just told you niggas we gotta come together.
Damn. I feel like I should walk off the motherfucking
That
set.
nigga said, you know
At
what?
this point.
That nigga said, you know what? Fuck all that shit I was talking about earlier.
At this fucking point.
But nah, man,
I'm quiet.
I feel what you're saying, bro. It's a process, man. We gotta figure it out, though.
Think he's done.
And whatever way you figure it out, whether it's you and yours or whether it's you and you trying to expand your shit to help everybody, I think what Bro is trying to say is we do have to figure out a way to do it together. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough. It's tough out here on your own. It's definitely tough. And you can't beat shit. I look at life like a team sport. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, it takes a village to raise a kid. Because it does. Like, you as a mom and daddy can't do everything on your own. You need the kids, grandparents. You need aunties, uncles, and play aunts, and play uncles, and cousins, and brothers, and all that shit. And I feel like that's what life is. Like, for the black people that not only live in this country, but black people around the world, like, we got to figure out how to come together. And maybe it is what Bro saying. Maybe it does start at home. And then you just continue to grow from there. I don't know. I just feel like we need to be. I read some shit, and then we can post it. I read some shit, and it was cold as fuck. It was like, I forgot who said it, but I recently read it though, and it was like, motherfuckers are scared to not see pretty much the fruits of their labor. So it's a lot of people who are scared to work hard and possibly die for this shit. I'll die for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, possibly die for this shit. As far as like improving what's going on with us, they're scared to do that shit because they want to see the fruits of their labor. They want 10 years down the line to be able to say, oh, we made it. Oh, we got past that. Oh, we got, you know what I'm saying, on some simple shit. We got reparations, or black people are equal now. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers who fear the fact that I might put in 10 years worth of work and die on my fucking doorstep, and I don't see it, but my kids do. You know what I mean? Or my grandkids do. So a lot of people fear that shit. So it might be fear, like you were saying earlier, bro. It might be fear. It might be, it's a combination of a bunch of things, shit that we was taught, shit that we kind of like maybe figured out on our own, just living in the world. But some shit gotta change within us before we can get the change that we all see. And for me, my shit ain't about, you know what I'm saying, necessarily being equal with another motherfucker that I'm already knowing that I'm bare minimum equal to. You feel me? Like, I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to start getting on some militant shit about us being the people at the top of the food chain. But at the end of the day, I want for my people, my kids, my friends, my family, when I have kids, I just want us to be on a level where we're working. We're not necessarily, like you said earlier, bro, like putting it out there for them to be like, oh, we have to help. Nah, nigga, we don't need your help. We're gonna figure it out. Because that's what you fear.
You don't contradict yourself on the way.
Yeah.
Unity. Let's do it. But shit, when the bag come in, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out of here.
I can't save myself because I'm at that shit.
I'm gonna do and flip out.
Because I'm not helping you niggas. I meant the niggas that I know that bullshitting as opposed to genuinely trying to elevate themselves. I see you genuinely try to make someone, come on, bro, I got you.
Yeah.
But not the nigga that bullshitted and see my come up and then it's like, oh, can I get down? Like you said, no, fuck you, nigga, because for the past 10 years, I've been trying to tell you what I was on, and you didn't take heed to it. Now you see the fruits of my labor. Now you want to listen. Fuck you. You could have been right here with me.
You know,
that's what I'm trying to say.
You sound like Marcus Garvey. God, read some of this shit. This shit wasn't about saving all of us. It's about saving one shit.
Who want to be fucking saved?
Yeah. He literally said some shit like, because his whole shit was going back after. Like, this ain't our land, we need to go back home, right? And one of the things he said is, everybody ain't gonna fucking go. Because everybody isn't pretty much like with the movement. Everybody doesn't deserve to fucking go back home, but everybody who deserves needs to go back home. So when you get a chance, bro, look up some Marcus Garvey shit. I feel like you'll tap in with it for real. Oh, shit. See, that's the vibe. Like the whole conversation we've been having today. That's the vibe you giving off. It's a Marcus Garvey vibe. It's not necessarily like fuck y'all if you ain't black, but it's like, nigga, the ones who deserve to go. That's why you didn't really contradict yourself, bro. You did, but you didn't. I'm not gonna let you. Yeah, man. Like if you tap in with him and read some of this shit, you'll understand like how you're feeling right now is how a lot of people feel.
That's some homework.